Hello, everybody, and welcome to an episode of Beeswarm Gaming. And it feels like I have not been on Beeswarm in such a long time. I know it's been at least a couple days because I've been playing this other game, which requires constant farming, where you literally lose all your items that you get. And it's one of those games where you gather items to build characters, and then you save the characters. However, the items that you get or spawn don't occur that much. So you have different ranks from like top to all the way to the bottom. Right? So it's one of those things where you get certain things, certain items, and then you build the characters, and the characters help you in PvP type fighting or in certain quests and yada 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 yada. If you want to know more, just let me know. I think it's a great game and I'm going to make videos. I think I already made one. I plan on making more. But anyway, that's the reason why. And like I said, if I could save the items that I was farming and I got some rare items, but it's only because I was on there for like hours and hours and hours and hours at a time. Kind of like how I used to do here on Beeswarm. I would basically AFK a field and get billions of honey, or at first kill the snail, and we all know what I mean, right? We all know what I mean. So anyway, probably behind the curve when it comes to part two, but we have a lot of time in February, even though it comes up fast to finish things. So here's where I think people should be in part two. I think with part two, you should focus on the time related things or things that require you to get a certain number of things done. For instance, the matching game. I think you got to get like 25 matches. I'm not even halfway through, I believe, but every time I come on, it's one of like the first things that I have to do. Kill King Beetle. You only have to do it once, but get it out of the way. Kill 75 ants. It's not that hard. Get it out of the way. So it's things like that. The honey dispenser. Get it out of the way. You have to get rid of so many things in your bee quip box. Get that like out of the way. So those things should be done first. The farming obviously is very important, and there is a lot of farming that you have to do, but that's stuff where you have to get a lot of either goo pollen, regular pollen, certain fields. You can set aside times and just say, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it very intensely. Whereas with things like getting the honey, you get it, and then you have to wait like so much time. Or the ants, you need an ant pass, and so you see the difference. And that's kind of like where I am, where I'm just about done with the first part, and the second part with the farming, I can probably complete that at this pace within like the next couple days or so. I'm really not going fast and hard with part two, just because I think I know what the final rewards are going to be. You're going to get the wreath for the festive bee, so that's cool. And then you're going to get like other of the special gifts for uh, your swarm special boost, which is cool. I'm hoping that there's going to be a surprise, maybe a equipment type of surprise, a end game type of equipment surprise, maybe a new item uh, surprise, maybe not just a mythic egg, but maybe another mythic bee. You know, because mythic eggs are kind of like a, I don't really care as much as other people because I've kind of got into a hive slot where I could have another one, but it's not as exciting as it used to be. There's a lot of stuff in this game that can keep me excited, but a new mythic bee is probably where like things should uh, go in that direction of it. And I think that's where a lot of my friends who have been with me are at, is that they've done the Spirit Bear quest, they've got the Windy Bee, they are basically where I'm at too. And maybe it's the gummy boots, but that's a lot of grinding, and they've done a lot of grinding to get the stuff that they have, and it's kind of like, all right, I might have 600, 700 glue. That still leaves another 200, 300, 400 glue that I have to get. So I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna take it, like passively. I'm gonna take it all right. But if you're at like the pedal wand, the pedal belt, the Windy Bee, that's stuff that you can get like within a couple days. Windy Bee, you might get the very next time you're at the shrine. And then, of course, if you're trying to get a better snail amulet, that's a weekly thing. Better amulets, that's like a daily thing, right? Especially for the and everything. I'm pretty much fine with what I have. Of course, things can always get better and stuff, but I kind of have an idea of where things have capped out. Now, unless something happens where it says that on it has um, buffed the amulets, that's great. So there's things that I still look forward to, but I think the general concept is right now I'm going to finish this, but I'm also looking at other games as well. I think that's just basically the evolution of Beeswarm, is that you kind of get into this mode of learning how to farm. It's not the best thing to do, but you learn how to farm, and then you go to other games, and then you learn how to farm there. Because farming is not fun. But Beeswarm gets you into a mode of learning how to farm well. And just to give you an example, in the game that I was playing, you have to farm, and you have to farm efficiently to get the best items. Because if you don't farm efficiently, it could take you a long time just to get something good. Well, the items that I got are just about all top tier. There's a couple that I haven't gotten, but they're really hard to get. So that kind of shows you the lessons that I've learned from Beeswarm. So just kind of tell me what lessons you've guys learned. Alright, so I'm going to knock this snail out. Started this morning. It's going down pretty fast. It's pretty cool. Maybe I'll get a better amulet. I haven't had a new amulet for quite a while. And maybe I'll do some farming here, because I've talked about farming. And we'll see. We'll see. Alright, and if some other people come in, maybe a new thing that I can do is help people out. But we'll see. You guys take care. Bye.